The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. He'll get this one to Watkins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It looked like a soy
sauce. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
On first down, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Hurts trying again on second down. He's on the move. Looking right, and he finds him. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Motioning Watkins right. He's got room to roam here. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense up to the line fast. Another one for Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down, and they go right back to it. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Third down. Here's Williams. Caught for big yards on the right side. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish off their opening drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. This is ahead for about 5. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that route. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. They're set up at the 35 now. First down throwing for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So 5 yards there, but still 1 in the hole. It's 3rd and 11.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. And he gets this forward to the 19. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's on the move. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hauled in by Waddle. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Hurts now from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles break the tie here in the first. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's 2nd and 7. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. On 4th down, it's Tory Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will take possession. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st down, they'll run. And they've got him behind the line. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Forced out to his right, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Working quickly here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Ferguson's got it. Complete. No one around. He's got space. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. On 4th down, Hurts escapes the pocket. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs. Brock, they pick up the first instead.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. Oh, he lost the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 6 and a first down as well. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another try following the sack. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-point lead. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball's headed to the 40. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. First and 10 from the 41. Now a give to Cook, running left. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. Offense up to the line fast. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's taken down on a short run that gets inside the 35. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Has the connection to Odunze. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. First down, Williams. He rolls to his right. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Working from the gun, Williams. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Second down. Hurts throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles in an unenviable 3rd and pretty far. Hurts setting up to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Bears football. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Williams to throw on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Caught quick right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. 1st down throw by Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. The gun, here's Williams. That's caught for the 1st. And in for the Chicago touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game at 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 now from the 30. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. It's caught, Ferguson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then
trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Back to throw, Hurts. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He throws a bullet deep. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Eagles will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 10 now. This will be caught by Watkins. And what a hit there. She pays the price for moving the chains that time.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third down, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. That's grabbed at the 10. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. He picks up 16 on the good return, and it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the Bears are going to take over after the interception. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
To throw is Williams. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now here's Williams. Has his man. It's Odunze. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun give to Cook. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Working quickly here. Looking to throw. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Eagles get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. Yeah. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Here's 2nd and 7. The right side, caught by Wilson. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. First down throwing for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Hurts trying again on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Hurts throwing again. Stays in. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Thrown on the run, deep down. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Bears have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 25 on second down. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
First down, Williams. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We're down to one. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's on the move. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears tie us up 28-all. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hits his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here. The give now out of the shotgun. And this one does not go far. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cook. Jukes out a one-stop, and they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like we got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Another one for Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and just 2 to go. He's back to throw. He's got a man left. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
This is Cook. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Williams to throw on first. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears jump in front late. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Flush out. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Here he is to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Here he is to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here on fourth. Sheds off a rusher. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's down after getting us up to the 41. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He'll look to throw it. This finds Smith. And he crosses midfield before going out. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Setting up to pass. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. This is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Hurts throwing again. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Throwing now. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. One final shot here. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it second and goal. Shotgun snap for Hurts. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Bears make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Bears take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Philadelphia.